Welcome everyone, my name is Kylo. Today we are continuing with Blasphemous 2.
We got two things for the Blood Lady, so avert your eyes if you're grossed out.
Now I shall enhance the vital light within thee. Although mine own blood does not cease to flow, your body can take nay more of it. Now I shall grant thee a new flask. There is no more room for vials in thy belt.
Alright. So we are done here. Unless this is for something, I don't know what this does. Maybe that's some secret thing, like you have to do that and then go talk to somebody. I think there's one sister missing still.
New shoots spring forth, penitent one. Their thorns scratch and burn my flesh, creating new shadows before my visionless eyes.
Good.
But I will not depart, for thus was my purpose set down. So be it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be put through so much torture if there wasn't semi-permanent guilt.
The sacrament has been completed. Now go in peace.
That's crazy. And it's not an amount too, it's a percentile. Like you lose a percentile of your fervor, and that can build up significantly. Here we go. Here's where we can go forth. Ooh, that was a tough platforming. I had to focus there. Alright, more gold. You know, I kind of wish instead of zooming out, you could zoom in, so you could be like, oh, this room has ice walk, or this room has ghost chains. This room has bells. Just so you can kind of have an idea of like, oh, I have this tech movement, I can go here now. Because otherwise you really do have to like run through the entire map over and over and over again. Okay, that's weird. I have all 5 tech abilities. Why? Why are thorns a thing? I tried to do a down plunge attack, and then it embedded me as if I was from above. Oh, I haven't beaten you before. You're blocking a door I can get to. Oh. Nice, but not what I was hoping for. Forgotten trip. Oh, that's what I need. I didn't even think there would be more coins. So that's probably what I need to do. I need to... Okay. Because the ferryman always brings us to a place we cannot access normally, so we have to give him the coins in order to reach everywhere. Come on.
Figure of... Now pray, light.
Same text as before. I was wondering how we got up here, the Severed Tower. And he's not here, so that means we're done. That was the last coin. Gotcha. And the last sister.
Grateful we are.
Sir, your existence is hindering my progress. We need to remedy this situation. I think you'll find my offer more than generous. Alright, you three have opposed me for too long. Pay.
Find sisters.
I did. They're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all here.
Fine.
Alright, I did look just to be safe that it wasn't horrible, but actually we can open the letter. Dear anonymous reader, if thou readest these lines, it is because thine curiosity has surpassed thine will. Thou hast dared to open this sealed letter, thus committing a grave crime and illegitimately taking possession of that which it contains, which is none other than my curse. Thine is now, as thine had been, the sin. With these words inscribed in black ink, I curse thee to follow in my footsteps, the same footsteps of another sinner I followed, and another, thus perpetuating the curse. First step of the one who seeks redemption lies in performing an act of humility. For this you must seek out the largest looking glass, prostrate thyself before thine reflection, look thyself in the eye, and beg forgiveness. Well, we actually saw that a giant mirror not too long ago, actually. in the inverted castle, so let's see if we can find it quick. Let's see. Yep, here it is. Let's see. Alright. In the mirror. Did that do anything? How do I beg? Unless is it a time thing? No, it was a time thing. It just needed to hold. In seeking some quiet corner in which to reflect upon my sins, I stumbled across a seemingly abandoned, ancient, and sacred place. Within it, a great pit lay before me, over which I stood until a sudden breeze, emanating from the dark void, startled me. This gust of wind that bore aloft delicate violet petals forewarned the coming of a terrible scream, a horrifying wail that chilled my skin and paralyzed my very being. What tortured soul could scream in such a way? So a pit with violet leaves. It screams. You know, actually, I don't know really off the top of my head where violet petals in a giant pit would be. I went to, like, the really obvious pit ones, and nothing. So that might just be while we're running around. We'll have to keep an eye out for violet petals.
I may have something for you. You have acquired the last of my goods. However, we never know when the miracle will bestow new blessings upon us. And so it was that I managed to get into a house that appeared to be uninhabited. Inside, I found an elderly woman lying on her bed. She had been dead for some time. There was no one standing vigil over her. She was alone. Alone in the deep sleep of death. The fearful stench was so intense that it seemed to emanate from that rigid body and mingle with the light that drifted in through the immaculately pale curtains from the outside street lamps, creating the most dismal of atmospheres I had ever experienced. It was the chamber of death itself. Oh, death, who is ever by my side, you will not have to wait much longer. I robbed the old woman in her bed. I took from her what was no longer hers, but rather belonged to death itself. When I reached my hiding place, I was racked with terrible pangs of guilt that have not ceased to intensify and ever torment my body and mind. What is this trembling you bring me, O death? What is this coldness that I feel both inside and out? Doth thee already seek me? Oh, so much death all around me. So many maggots creeping over, so many dead bodies immersed in the mire. So many flies announce the arrival of the rotting queen with their mournful dances and incessant buzzing. Oh, so many...
Okay. I'm trying to think what we have left. We didn't find all of the fervent kisses, so there might be some hidden rooms still. But I think we really are just kind of need to go after the boss. I really do think that's probably where we're gonna end. What we have end up as our primary goal. Well, obviously, this is our primary goal. We're missing a sister, and we are missing a fervent kiss. We can go looking for more lumps of gold. Okay, I think we're ready. So I moved some of our figurines around too, because I think we have a good idea for phase 1, and then I think for phase 2 we're just gonna need to be really fast and speedy and block and run and dodge. For you are the first, I'm the last, you're going to town, bye-bye. Alright, let's go. Actually hit me. Alright. Who do you think you are? War Greymon with that? I don't even remember what that attack of his is called anymore. It's been that long since I've thought about it. Come on. Oh, I forgot about this. Did he even do that the last time? I don't think he did that the last time we fought. That was just unlucky RNG. Oh, so much guilt. I've heard people complain about the difficulty of this boss fight, and I believe it. It's just... honestly, I think it's the guilt system that really makes it difficult. Oh, okay, no, that... You can do that at any time? Oh, so I just got really lucky with RNG that one time. Santa, can you live again so you can help me here? Oh, that's... oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh no. Oh, did better. That feels kind of cheap. I did read someone was like, dashed attacks. I'm like, that sounds kind of cheesy, but it kind of worked. The only times I really got hit were when I was not dodging. Well, let's give it a few more shots. No, this is one of those. Oh, a rare, or unique resonance. Occult versions of certain prayers. So certain spells got upgrades, but I don't think I really want that. Or maybe I just realized that probably my biggest mistake was that I had bad rosary beads equipped. I don't think it would have saved us any, but alright, alright. I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna take a long, slow walk through everywhere. We have 3 cherubs left to find, 1 more sister to find. Yeah. I don't know, maybe we get something good. It would be nice if the cherubs could, maybe they have a protection spell or something. I don't know. Ooh, hidden wall. Okay, so that trinket already proved helpful. Cries of the Innocent One. We got all the pieces together on the map. Does that tell me where I need to go with that? Okay. Cries of the Innocent One. I don't know what that means. Oh, I totally forgot about you. Kinda wish all NPCs were on the board.
My child, sleep. Don't cry loud. My voice sings to you. My girl was running along the clear shore, under black leaves, under long branches. What did you see, my child? In the reflection of the water? What took your laughter? Who stole your soul? Sleep, child, your silver dream. I will watch over you until the dawn breaks. Sleep, my child. Sleep. Don't cry loud. My voice sings to you.
Sure. Okay, so auto scroller. You can handle that. Ghost lasers are not problem. Oh boy. That's a problem though. Ugh. I was doing so well, and then I just missed that. Oh, I have to. Oh boy. And that leaves guilt behind. And I already have permanent guilt. From just fighting the boss is like instant permanent guilt. Actually, I don't. I think it's like 3 deaths, and then you get permanent guilt, and then every subsequent death is more permanent guilt. And then you got to pay the devs to get your guilt freed for 2,000 tears. So far, so good. Ooh, did not like that. But I think we made it. Did we save the child? Did we retrieve his soul? I think, is that the ability? Yes! This is exactly the ability that I was talking about with the boss fights. You just need something that's going to prevent damage. Nice. Okay, that... totally worth it. Now this is kind of a pit with whales. Hold on, is this... Well, at least her and her kids seem to be doing better. There's a ding of a secret here somewhere. Or was that the background music? That might have just been the background music. I would just say, you know, for in general, I suppose, is if video games want to have the like, hey, wear this to find out about secrets, there should be some kind of visual indicator rather than just an audio cue. Because it's just like, for me, it's just like, oh, I thought I heard it, but then it's like, no, that's background music. Oh, that's just a droppable floor?
Grateful we are.
Well, got the achievement for finding all the sisters. Good. We just need 2 more cherubs. Which is also good. Those are going to be a little trickier to find, however.
Tribute to honor, to honor.
Okay. Cool. Oh, it's still here. Oh yeah, they gave me a new figurine. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Automatically regenerate health. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. How did I not get this before? Liviana of the Blighted Blades. Asthma damage darts. Alright. Where am I? Oh, that did not last hardly at all. Okay. Ugh. It's only lasts long for 3 attacks? That's nothing. Okay, since that original strategy did not work with protecting us from damage, we are going to complete the 2 quests that we have left. I remember there was a cry here, but how would I know to stand on the left side for a long period of time? I wandered lost and in despair through this place in which the air seemed not to move. Eventually I stumbled across an old bell lying broken on the ground next to one of the many walls I had encountered on my travels, walls that threatened there would be no way out of this place. Born of frustration, my stick dealt them many a blow. I do not know how it happened, but those dull sounds that once would have been music to my ears suddenly made me feel more awake, more alive and attentive, and I was able to discern a passageway behind the shadow of the bell. A way out, at last. Well, there's a lot of bells down in the Mother of Mothers, so let's go there. And the other quest we need to finish off is apparently, it was not really a quest, but the maiden altarpiece that we got, there's actually benefit to having it be broken and repaired. You wouldn't, I guess I should have just presumed that, but it's just kind of whenever a game's like, hey, if you use this item, it's going to break and it's going to cost you to repair, that incentivizes me not to use it. So we need to find some kind of old bell. First we gotta get past everybody here. Everyone's mean. How about you? Okay, that... Okay, they nerfed it from the first game. Because in the first game, you did not take any, like, nothing happened. Like, you took no damage, there's no knockback, but you got knocked back so far with that. That's unfortunate. Well, they're probably, like, too many people are cheesing it in the first game with that. Which I don't blame people for doing. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to do, is like, hey, they're like, give me 10 seconds of uninterrupted time to heal or do something. Oh. This is... I have not been here. Erlope and Serena? Is this just a nod to somebody, or is this an actual secret? Oh, you didn't break. Because, yeah, those are giant bells that those enemies wear. Sealed envelope. Cool. The decrepit and gnarled old man that looked up from the ground and blurted out, "If once thou hast passed beneath its skull, a fleshless relic that still scrutinizes all with its last living eye like a grim cyclops, thou must do so twice more." So 3 times... 3 times some skull thing. I only know of 1 skull in the game. It's here at the shop. So what's the riddle again? Okay, 3 times through the door.
You point. Here among my...
Probably should have saved those for the icon. Okay. 1, 2. Oh. Oh, that's what it meant. Because I stopped moving there. That was an automatic stop. Like, oh, it'd been nice if the others were kind of like that. My redemption, my forgiveness, all is useless. This pilgrimage without end no longer matters. The sacrifices, the prayers, the supplications are of no account. Now I understand. The miracle will not listen to one such as I, for I am nothing. If I cannot obtain forgiveness, then only death awaits me, the one that lies at the bottom of this towering cliff. The curse will soon be over, for nothing of my being will remain. A cool sea breeze will comfort me and give me the strength to finally end it. Farewell. Well, that seems a bit, much. Let's see. Well, this is on the sea side. Maybe here. Or do I have to fall? Stand in the special archway. Of course, if we don't just throw ourselves 20-some feet into the ocean, we gotta go for the high dive. Pull off some high, like 10 out 10s scores here. Oh yeah. The curse of the Unforgiven has been lifted. Game over. We won, or not. All the prayers in the base game. Alright. Lift the curse of the Unforgiven. Stop time for a few seconds. There we go. That can be useful. And so now I think what we need to do is we need to die a bunch and fix that. Oh. Can you just fix it without me asking you?
Come back here.
Oh, fine. We actually have a feeling we're gonna need to get some tears, so oh, that's not a lot. Alright, so apparently the maiden is broken through just general use. So while we work on getting it broken, I'm just gonna keep running around looking for more cherubs. Ah, the last fervent kiss. Nice. So that was what's hidden back here. So maybe we can finish this quest. I believe this should be the last one.
Penitent one, full of ignorance, by virtue of my assistance and steely divine will, your further has reached its maximum capacity. You are free to go. Take your ungrateful steps elsewhere.
Why is it locked? Unlock it.
Take your ungrateful...
Alright, well, there we go. We got max fervor. That is certainly helpful. Oh, he's falling apart for fixing it.
The bees of the miracle advance, creating more hollows in this honeypot that is now my body. Let not your spirit be grieved. The honey will repair all the damage done to my gift. Take it and behold its restored splendor.
Yeah, so the maiden breaks by defeating enemies. The problem is that it does give you... there's no cue to it breaks. You have to just check periodically. At least there's no cost to it. The only cost is running back, and that's not a problem. Alright, the artifact broke for the last...
Anon, I shall be one with this miraculous honey. And then my soul will be forever sweet and golden. Let not your spirit be grieved. The honey will repair all the damage done to my gift. Take the figure and behold its unmatched, dazzling, golden radiance.
Very nice. A lot of crit damage we're gonna do.
Anon,
Cool, okay. That, I think, gives us the equipment and spells we need to have an easier time with the boss. So let's give that a shot. Alright. While wandering around, we picked up the 10th piece of gold lump, so let's see what happens. The Traitor's Gaze. Significant resistance to projectiles. Okay. Useful.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Like and subscribe to see more videos that I've done, and I'll catch you later in another episode.